Really quick, everybody, if you don't want to watch the entire video and just get straight into a specific topic, please check the pinned comment down below or the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you watching whatever you would like to. Welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Talk Clen. We're doing a little bit of Fortnite gameplay today because I'm making a lot of videos for the end of Season 8 here, and I don't feel like recording any cluster truck. Easy work, so who knows? And maybe if I end up throwing, I don't know what you're seeing on screen right now because I haven't decided that yet. But if you're seeing some imposter gameplay, because I was thinking about like, if people don't exactly want to watch Fortnite fighting, maybe I could show some imposter gameplay. But then I was like, I don't know. Maybe they could see some upcoming imposter video gameplay and some reactions of what's going on to it. So I don't know. Regardless, I asked you guys last time to talk it in the Discord and let me know what you'd like me to talk about this video. We got some interesting ones. Let's jump into it. I like it when you start ranting about something simple that you were supposed to talk about in your videos, lol. Rant more about hating Fortnite is a trend now. You know what? Speaking of that, to be honest with you, I think that me rambling and ranting about something is like one of the... what do you call it? Like, it's something that makes my video less good. Does that make sense? I don't know. So let me know if you like me just like going off the rails. Kind of like what I was just doing in the intro there, talking about the imposter gameplay. I didn't even mean to start talking about that. I just get in front of the mic and I start talking about what's on my mind. That's the weird thing with these unscripted videos. And look what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the same thing. Anyways, Fortnite hate has become a trend. I don't get really why, but you know, the thing is, it's because kids play the game, but I never really understood that. Because kids play every game. I was one of those squeakers in COD when I was younger. Kids are in every game. I don't know. I just don't get it. Maybe it's because they see like those TikToks where it's going on, like kids are doing dances. I don't know. It used to be cool, but you know what they say, every time something popular comes about, people like to hate on it. And Fortnite is still popular and people still don't like that. But regardless, something that's been bothering me, speaking of TikTok, is I have seen so many Fortnite TikToks about this is why I quit Fortnite and this is why I don't play the game anymore. And it would show like something absolutely ridiculous where the guy like shoots at somebody once and then they start building, like, you know, the memes where it's like, oh my god, the guy built the Eiffel Tower in like 2 seconds. You know, you get the point. You know, the people are saying that, but sometimes they say the Eiffel Tower, they say they do 200 edits, and it's like, bro, it's not the NFCS or whatever it's called. You know, I get it. I understand your point. I really do. Also, there's something going on outside, so I apologize if you can hear that. I understand your point, but nobody does that. If you were to hop in a game in Fortnite, especially with skill-based matchmaking, if you were to hop in a game of Fortnite, you would not see that from anybody. You would have to get into like Champions League and Arena? You would have to do something like that. But the problem is you're on TikTok and there's a lot of young people who are very impressionable. Not even just young people. People are impressionable in general. So they see that TikTok and then they see someone doing like that's obviously staged, but it has so many likes. And it's a combination of people believing it and people not liking Fortnite anymore. They believe it. What if there's some people that are like checking out these gaming videos and they're like, you know what, maybe I feel like hopping on a game of Fortnite, but then they see a TikTok like that and this is why I don't play Fortnite anymore, and then they think they have absolutely no chance. Because on top of that, what else they do with the TikToks is they just sit there and watch the guy build and get one pumped in the face. Shoot back at them. It's simple. Even if like, okay, this isn't real, these things are not real, but let's say they are real. Let's say these people do build the Eiffel Tower or the Taj Mahal, as one of my friends say. Let's say that does happen and they end up building that much. Put a couple AR shots into the bottom of it. They'll fall. They'll fall every time. If someone's editing on you, yes, you know what? I run into that all the time. People are better than me at editing. I suck at editing. But what I do is shoot back. That's all you have to do. You have to shoot back at them. That's all you have to do. It's easy. And people don't try. That's another thing. Everybody's like, oh my god, they act like there's a cash cup in the game. That's why I don't like Fortnite anymore. And they come up with all these excuses that are just absolutely ridiculous. You know what? I get it. The skill gaps is greater than it used to be. Skill-based matchmaking has fixed that for the most part, but there are people better than you. But these people don't try. They don't try. They just go, oh my god, I can't even do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And, you know, all you have to do is pump them in the face. And you know what? I say pump them in the face. It's not hard. It's not hard to do it. Pull your trigger. Aim and pull the trigger. You can aim. You aim in COD. You aim in Valorant. You aim in every game that you play. You can aim in Fortnite as well. And going back to what I was saying earlier about people like, oh my god, this guy's acting like there was money on the game or something. You know what? Do you not expect people to try? Is that not what you're doing when you're playing the game? Do you just sit there and actively try to lose? I don't understand. I can guarantee you, if you played any other game, or if you were that good at Fortnite, you would be trying as hard as you can to win the game. The objective is to win the game. To not try, it's one thing to mess around in UFOs like you'll see me do on the channel. It's one thing to do stuff like that and like impulse your teammates. At the same time though, when you're playing a game, you try to win. You really do try to win. And how would you feel if you won a game and the guy's just like, oh my god, go outside and touch grass? Like, It's not even a feeling thing. It's like, it's just idiotic. You're just salty because you lost. I don't get it. The game's been out for 4 years. People get good, but people act like it's impossible to play the game anymore. The only time where it's impossible to play this game, and where as someone like, you know what, I'm not fantastic at the game, you could have to go into a really high arena match to reach that level of those TikToks that you see, where it's like, this game's unplayable, I can't compete anymore. The sweats are not a thing. You're sweating. No matter how much you're bad at the game, you're still sweating for the most part. You're still trying to win. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Again, do you expect people to just sit there and let you win? That's such idiotic mentality. And that's kind of what spiraled everything into people thinking that Fortnite is bad. Fortnite hate is just a trend now. It's become a trend, and on top of that, people were saying Fortnite has been dying since it's been popular in Fortnite Chapter 2 or Chapter 1, Season 4, Chapter 1, Season 5. Ever since Season 6 hit, people were like actively hoping, you know what, Fortnite, we need a new game. And it's like everyone's like, Fortnite's dying, Fortnite's dying, Fortnite's dying, Fortnite's dying. And then the impressionable people, because you know most people in the entire world are sheep, they hear that, they believe it, they go, oh my god, I'm not playing that dead game, let's go play a different game, you know? It's stupid. It's stupid. Fortnite, and they still want to hate Fortnite because the game isn't dead yet. And it's just become a trend because people hop on the trend. Does that make sense? Again, I don't know how long I've been talking about that for now, but I'll probably start repeating myself if I continue to talk about it. I hope that's what you were looking for. You were looking for a rant, right? Yeah. Rant more about how hating Fortnite is a trend. Now, I think I covered that a little bit. It's just, stupidity bothers me, man. It really does. Anyways, guys, let's move on. While I laughed when he just flew off the rails about simping, how about ranting about the Smash Ultimate community being ungrateful? Okay, man, I think I wasted all my ranting energy, but I'll give it a shot. Oh no, I just kicked my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, this gives me a little bit more. All right. Smash Ultimate community. So, I've been hearing a little bit less about this because we haven't been the character speculation and DLC speculation isn't as hot as it was because the last few reveals were like a little bit lackluster, if that makes sense. And not to me personally, because I love every edition, but you know what? I wholeheartedly believe that every Smash fan should be like me and the people on this channel, because I feel like I've attracted a really good group of people. I saw a couple comments of that I've attracted a good group of people in the Smash Ultimate videos that I make because everybody is just a Smash Bros fan. Another character is another character. The only requirement is that it has to originate from a video game because it's a celebration of gaming no matter who gets in. I didn't know, who did I not know? What character was it? I didn't know Sephiroth. I did not know who that was. I just knew it was from Final Fantasy. That's pretty much it. But I was still hyped to see a brand new character. I feel like the thing that Smash Ultimate being ungrateful is like, I feel like everybody should be like that. There's a new character, awesome. I'm happy for those Final Fantasy fans. And then even me, who didn't know the character, got happy looking at all these reactions to people going, oh my god, it's Sephiroth, that's so great. Like, they've been freaking out about it. And that's how I felt about Steve. You know, everybody has their characters that they feel really, really, really hyped about. I would just want to be happy. This is a celebration of gaming. People need to come together. And there are so many people. You know what? I get it. It's a loud minority. But Nintendo does have a lot of big crying man children in the game. Honestly, they do. And those people need to be shut up. Because, you know what? I'm all for, like, people can comment whatever they want. I am all about that on this channel, especially. I allow every single comment. But, man, like, how can you be so ungrateful for a game that we're getting 2 waves of DLC? We weren't supposed to, like, of course, we were supposed to get 1, but everybody didn't expect us to get 2 waves of DLC. That's crazy. Any character we get at this point, this game has been alive for over 2 years. This game is still getting content. And to get this final characters, I already know what's coming because the final character is going to come, and then it's going to be someone that people didn't really want because it's probably going to be a Nintendo character. Waluigi, let's go. And then people be like, oh my god, this is supposed to be this biggest thing ever because it was the final character, and Mr. Sakurai disappointed us, Nintendo disappointed us, they don't care about the player base, blah blah blah. You hear the same things all the time, and I just have to go, man, how ungrateful could you possibly be? We got 6 more characters in this Fighters Pass for like what, $25? That is an absolute steal for all the development time. They're working for over a year on this. I don't know. I feel like that's all I got for you today. But you know what I mean, honestly. It's just, it blows me away how ungrateful the Smash Bros community is. And people like to talk about like how the Fortnite fan base is bad. Nuh-uh. Live a day in the Smash Ultimate community. Anyways, guys, let's move back on to Fortnite for a little bit. Do you think Tilted will return next season? You know what? I believe I uploaded this video earlier, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to. But I have a small theory about this live event, and because we're getting like super downtime after this, and the black hole's coming, apparently the black hole's coming, and that's what leakers are saying. What if we do end up actually going back to the chapter 1 map for chapter 3, beginning early? You know what? It's a huge stretch. I understand that completely. It's a ridiculous stretch that we could be going back to the OG map, and I don't believe that we are, but I'm just saying, what if? What if that's a possibility? Honestly, but anyways, the bigger thing is, if you look at the mothership when you're going and flying under it while it's abducting something, the pattern above it, it really does look like Tilted Towers, and I keep, every game that I land there, I look up and I go, man, and I can't distinguish whether that's the pattern or if that's actually tilted or just a pattern that looks like tilted that Epic put there to get us talking. So, and regardless, even if it is, it's working. I'm talking about tilted. I think it's going to come back, but the most important thing that I almost forgot to completely mention was the teaser. Epic doesn't tease things and they don't happen, but it could happen 2 years down the line from now. Remember that teaser for Chapter 2, Season 7? We saw the clock tower from Tilted. What else could that be? Tilted Towers. It 100% is coming back. We just have to know. We don't know when it's coming back. That's all. And I almost feel like it's fact saying that, yes, it is coming back. Absolutely 100%. But I can't tell you that because I don't know that for sure. But it is. It's coming back. Tilted's coming back. Next up, guys, we have a UFC one. And if you know me, I love talking about UFC. This is my shameless plug-in. Go subscribe to Clenbat, my brand new UFC channel. Anyways, what are your thoughts on Conor McGregor in current day? Personally, I think he's been wow, I just butchered that sentence completely. Let's restart that. What are your thoughts on Conor McGregor in current day? Personally, I think he's been making a fool of himself like nothing changed. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, talking like nothing changed. Man, I just ruined that. Sorry if that was a little bit disrespectful there, but I don't mean it to be. That's just me being completely stupid. And I'm going to leave this in because I need to make more videos. Anyways, so Conor McGregor, it's what he's doing. I feel like a lot of people just say it's an act. Oh my god, like when he lost to Dustin Poirier in his previous fight, he was sitting there with a broken leg going like, your wife sent me DMs, mate. You know, you get the point what he was doing. He was going out of his way to just be a huge jerk, just like kind of like in the Khabib fight. But at the same time, I feel like that's a little bit of McGregor himself. A lot of people were saying it's an act. I do agree with you that he's been making a fool of himself. I really do. If you go look at any Instagram comment section or YouTube comment section, McGregor still has his little chunk of fans, probably overseas. I'm in Canada, if you didn't know. Probably overseas, he has his little bit of chunk of fans. But I feel like the world's starting to forget about him or turn on him because so many people did like Khabib. But anyways, what I was saying was, after the Dustin Poirier fight, when he was talking about your wife sent me DMs, mate, I just love repeating that. I say that all the time when I'm playing games and stuff, like, just as an insult. Oh no, I just dropped my controller. I am an absolute mess right now. All right, we're going serious mode. We're answering your question. This is the point that I was trying to make. When he was laying down, mocking Dustin Poirier, everybody just thought like, oh my god, Conor's just promoting himself for the next fight. I don't think he's doing that. I think most of where all this is coming from is he's losing fame because Conor McGregor for years, since like what, 2015-ish, 2016, especially when he was double champ, he was on top of the world. There was no UFC fighter like him. He was one of the most famous athletes in the world, let alone just in UFC stardom. But now people are moving on. The UFC is doing better at promoting other fighters. The UFC has become mainstream, especially throughout the past year with the pandemic. A lot of people were watching UFC because that was the only thing that was on, and people are moving on. People are getting attachments to bigger fighters. Like, look at Israel Adesanya, look at Kamaru Usman. These people are starting to become bigger and bigger stars. Now, of course, they're not Conor McGregor level. There will never be another fighter like Conor McGregor. I wholeheartedly believe that. But the point is, the attention's going on and everything. Look at McGregor's Twitter. Once after anybody had an amazing fight and the whole world was talking about it, McGregor would tweet something like, I'm retired, or like he'd start talking to Nate Diaz. He just wants all that attention for himself, and now he's not getting that attention. And I feel like he's doing anything to get that attention. I don't believe it's an act. I believe it's somewhat of an act, if that makes sense. He knows he needs the attention, but at the same time, they're truthful feelings because he obviously doesn't like Dustin Poirier. The only time he was really acting was during the second fight when he was like offering to donate to Dustin's charity, and he was like, "Oh, how could you just go from hating somebody and making fun of them and them hating you, and then you're getting into a fight, right?" The first fight, they didn't like each other. The second fight, Conor's like, oh, now I'm Mr. Humble. I'm the greatest guy ever. And he just wanted to show off his humble self. He wanted to get respected, especially since people weren't respecting him anymore after the bus incident with Khabib. I think Khabib really ruined him, especially since he knows that he's not the top dog anymore. He's lashing out. He's getting drunk. And he could be in drugs. You never really know. but I do think he's making a fool of himself. He will forever be a fantastic fighter. He will forever be a double champion. He will forever be known as the guy who changed the sport forever. He's a special, special guy, and I don't hate him, but I definitely don't like how he is now. I really don't. I would like to see the Conor McGregor, like, if you ever to go back to any old interviews of Conor, like, I believe it was Jimmy Fallon. He was on one of those late night shows, the ones that I always think about, and it was after he just got his big first UFC win. He was such a happy guy, and money never got to him, you know? The old Conor McGregor just, it makes me smile, because, like, I was in high school at the time. I was watching his rise. I was watching with my friends. It makes me smile. I miss that guy. I miss Conor McGregor. He was so charismatic. I miss him, and you know what? It's never too late to redeem yourself. Actually, that's not true. It is. It's not too late for Conor, but at times there is too late. So I feel like he's making a fool of himself. I agree with you. He's on the downhill because, especially after his last fight, what happened with his injury, I don't think he's going to win another fight unless he fights someone like Cowboy Cerrone again. If he wants another match with Dustin, Dustin's going to steamroll him even more than the last fight. But I hope he changes. I really do. Guys, I'm moving on back on to Smash Bros. We have a comment here from Iron General, always giving me great things to talk about. I really appreciate that. Anyways, I have a theory that the last character is Master Chief, and here's why. All of third-party characters except SNK and Microsoft are 3 characters. SNK is the exception. They have their mascot, the big seller and the fan service character. Microsoft is missing their mascot. And multiple times, Sakurai said he didn't pick the characters randomly. And the big kicker of the plan. Ultimate's second definition is that it is something, the end of something, finale. And yes, I do remember you saying that. Smash Ultimate is the end. It's the finale. I never really looked at it that way. I looked at it as Smash Ultimate. I looked at it saying it is the ultimate game, which in a sense, I still do believe it. I believe your theory is reaching just a little bit there. But I wouldn't be surprised if Master Chief was the last character. I think your theory is a good theory, but I think if Master Chief were coming to the game, that wouldn't be why, although it would be really cool to connect. Does that make sense? Master Chief is one of those characters, of course, that everybody is speculating to be the final character. I still believe it's Waluigi. I believe Master Chief is there, and it's a big possibility. If it's not, honestly, it could be anybody. But it is a really good, if you start talking about, like, they really don't have their mascot, Microsoft, and they have... A lot of people would like to see the big 3 characters come to the game. Does that make sense? I wish I could expand on your theory more, but it does hit home, and it very well could be right. I do believe you're reaching in why, but yeah, I hope I'm making sense here. I do believe you're reaching on the why, but Master Chief himself coming, I could see, because Microsoft needs a big mascot in the game. Unfortunately, we are on to the last topic for today. You seem to be back and forth about Mr. Sakurai wanting to retire. Do you want to see him rest after this last fighter, or do you want to see him continue working? So, I didn't realize I was seeing like back and forth here, but I'm all for what Mr. Sakurai wants to do. If he wants to continue working on Smash Ultimate, great, fantastic. I'm here and I will enjoy your content. But if you want to rest after this, because you've worked tirelessly, I've dug really deep into it in other videos, so I'm not gonna like start going about how he's probably stressed, depressed, all that kind of stuff. The whole point is whatever he wants to do. Would I like to see him keep working on games and keep making amazing games for us Nintendo fans? Absolutely, yes. Nobody else could probably do way better than him. There's nobody that could even match him. Nobody could come even close. But if he wants the rest, I am all for it. I will not be upset. And that's going back to earlier how I was talking about like Smash fans being like entitled, you know? I'm all for what Mr. Sakurai wants to do. But guys, sorry I can't really expand on that more. It seems like a yes or no question. I tried to expand on it a little bit. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider the like button. It would help out the channel a ton. And subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. More Fortnite and Smash Bros content. I'm excited. Season 8 is coming, so you better subscribe for that Smash Bros. Season 8 is coming, so you better subscribe for that Smash Bros content. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I got a good rest last night. I'm just messing up my words today. Anyways, guys, if you want to suggest topics for the next video, please join the Discord. Please suggest the topics. There's a whole category for you. The link for that will be in the description down below. If you'd like to use my supporter creator code for Fortnite is CLEN-GOCO, hashtag epic partner. I'm trying to think of all the things that I'm plugging in now. Man, I am an absolute mess today in this video. Subscribe to my Shorts channel at Clen Shorts. If you want to check out my UFC channel, it's called Clenbat. If you want to check me out on TikTok at Clen_YT. If you're looking for thumbnails, check out Real Ember on Fiverr. The link for that will be in the description down below as well. Makes all my thumbnails absolutely fantastic. Guys, thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Next time, I will be way more structured, ready to make a new video, you know? I'm not that I'm not ready. You get the point. I'm a mess today. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care.